All right, so I'm at my new house, and this is going to be a quick tour of the status of the basement. I did not, however, take this video before work began in the basement. I probably should have, but I didn't. So this is the staircase leading down. I do not have a door at the top of my staircase. It just is open. There is no railing currently. That railing will occur later after the remodeling is done. There are a couple of closets right here that will get removed and redone in this area. I've got double doors here, a little hard to see. Turn it that way, maybe a little bit easier. Go back this way. I'm going to go through here. This is where my main electrical is, along with a phone switch area, which is over here. There was a wall. There is a wall behind these white shelves that used to have a door here, and it continued over to that spot. That is gone. The furnace is getting replaced, and that furnace is going to move back into this area more to give me more space in the rest of the basement. Those two water heaters are two, and they're identical, and they're 25 years old. They are going to be replaced with a tankless system, so more space will be saved. There is some framed wall behind them that will get pulled out also. And then with all that back there, I will then have more room in the rest of the basement, which I'm kind of backing into at the moment. There was laundry hookups here. The bathroom, the half bathroom, will probably put in this area or so to make use of the hookups, because I will put the washing machine for the Lego in that bathroom. There will also be a basin next to the washing machine, a tiled basin with a lip for putting the bags to dry. I don't really want to use a table, because I think even by putting towels down over time, the table will probably soak up that moisture and break. It could be used as a pet washing station as well. So it'll have multiple uses. Then going to this section of the basement, you see they've been saving some of the 2x4s that came out of one of the rooms that was down here. Part of the reason for that is because wood prices are so high right now with everybody doing projects, and in addition it's hard to get supplies sometimes, so we're going to save some of this material and try to reuse it. This is just down along this wall here. This wall is, my room is probably only going to go to about here, just to the right of this pipe. That is a radon mitigation system pipe, and then the wall will come here. There's a short couple of steps into a space that's underneath one of the additions. A little darker to see in here, but it's a fairly large space. This space is going to be accessible from the room once it's done. Probably put a door or something here, and it's going to be for storing totes of unsorted Lego. And I'm considering getting, for the floor of the unit, a straight or perhaps curved metal rolling system. So I put the tote on that and just roll it to the door, or roll it from the door in further, so I'm not in there crouching to try to move stuff. I refer to this as the crouch space as opposed to a crawl space, because you can get in there and crouch, but it's a little too much to stand in. Now over here, it's getting bright. This is one of the rooms that was built down here. As you can see, they've removed the walls. The light switch for the light is hanging right there in the middle. And there was a raised floor. Now they are now recommending me not to do a raised floor, because I was originally thinking about it, because this is all insulation down here that has gotten wet and it's just in bad shape. So they showed this to me and I'm like, okay, we're probably not going to go that route. I will probably just go with the regular floor, and then putting a floor on top of the floor, like a tile or linoleum kind of idea. I'm thinking probably a white or an off-white, just to keep everything nice and bright. You can also see the half door that was in that room that leads into that same crawl space that was over there, or crouch space if you will. There is a large pile of garbage here that they will be removing sometime in the next week or so. They have to get a dumpster here. There is actually a fireplace down here, but this will either get walled over or just not used, because there is above it a gas fireplace, so I can't actually burn anything down here with the gas fireplace up top. As you can see, there was walls here. These are all getting removed. And then this room over here is going to get trashed. Big pile of insulation that's coming down from between the rafters up top. And then you got a ladder back there to work on stuff. There's a door off on the right here. Just a tiny little spot. There's a water meter in there, and that's why that's there. There is a window here. This window and another window over next to the other room that we saw. You may have noticed the window. These lead to a spot underneath a deck. So they're not really useful as windows. But I'm considering making one of them an egress window. And then having a way to get out from underneath the deck easily. So that will help too. And then just coming back around this way, we've got another wall here. This is the original doorway. The entire house is rife with these switches. I really hate these switches. There's buttons on the bottom, sliders, toggles. Some of them even have a button on the side here or on the other side. And I'm just like, I don't like these. So at some point, the entire house is going to get rewired for the switches. And I don't mind a dimmer, but I want a button to turn it on and off and then a dimmer. Like these two might not be so bad, but some of the rest of them, they're just toggles and they dim and it's horrible. I have lights in the kitchen I don't know how to turn off. But the other bonus is that the house is rife with these 4-plug posts. These 4-plug panels. They're everywhere. Some rooms have 6 or 8 of them, and it's crazy, but it's a good thing. And then just coming back around over here to where the closets are that are getting pulled out as well. I'm probably going to be saving the pot lights up top to see if I can make use of them somewhere, either here or elsewhere. Maybe I'll have a friend who needs them or something like that. But more often than not, most of everything is just going to get trashed as unusable, don't want it, get it out of here. So this is a bit longer of a video. I'm not 7 minutes now, so I'm going to end this video at this point, and I will talk to everybody later.